What is up, you guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253, coming at you with Dallas Stewart on the speakerphone. Dallas, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yep. Well, regular season's come and gone. We ended Week 18 on an 11-5 week. Not a bad way to end the regular season. But now, playoff time starts, and now we are on to Super Wildcard Weekend picks. All right, so definitely was fun, especially, I'll be doing a Pete Carroll stream with whenever I can get my dad available. Just want to also say thank you to Pete Carroll for all he did for the Seattle Seahawks, especially, getting us that Super Bowl and, of course, that jersey that he had made for me. If y'all saw the video of me on the news that I posted on Cairo 7 when they interviewed me, I just want to say my sincere thank you to Pete Carroll for all he did for Seahawks football.
Yeah, so do I.
Definitely the greatest era in Seahawks history.
I will be forever grateful for him leading us to our only Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just want to say that first with me and Dallas. But there will be a stream. I will put the jersey on when I do it with my dad, so that will probably be tomorrow. But now, let's do some wildcard picks. First off, we got the Cleveland Browns taking on the AFC South champion Houston Texans to begin the Saturday slate. The Cleveland Browns rested all the starters to end the season since they lost to Cincinnati. And the Houston Texans took down Indianapolis. What a game that was. C.J. Stroud, a surprise AFC South champion, and now took the Texans to the playoffs in his rookie season. C.J. Stroud, you definitely got my vote for Offensive Rookie of the Year this year.
Yeah, he's definitely earned it.
Yeah, for sure.
This should be a rematch of the Week 16 game.
Yeah.
Week 17 game, I think.
Yeah.
Week 16 game, I think it was.
One of those two. But other than that, though, regardless of it, I hate to say it, as much as this, I love the story of C.J. Stroud and what he's been doing this year, but unfortunately, I think this week it comes to the end. I am taking the Cleveland Browns to go into Houston and get the dub with their starters and everyone else ready to go. I think the Browns are just too much for the Texans. Give me the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, give me the Browns as well to get it done over the Texans again. I think the lack of playoff experience for Houston's really going to show on Saturday. And I just like the way Cleveland's played this year with all the injuries and stuff. And if I'm Baltimore, I'd be rooting for Houston or Miami. I would not want to face Cleveland in the second round because that has upset potential written all over it. I think that's the worst possible matchup Baltimore could have in the divisional round.
Oh, for sure.
I would rather face either Houston or Miami.
Yep. Speaking of which, we got Miami next. We got the Dolphins going to Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Dolphins lost the division to the Buffalo Bills at home. Buffalo winning the AFC East. Kansas City Chiefs, even with all their where they rested their starters and played Blaine Gabbert, they got the dub by 1 point over the Los Angeles Chargers with Blaine Gabbert. Dolphins still need to prove it against some winning teams, and this is going to be another chance because this is a rematch of what happened early in the season when the Chiefs killed them.
The Week 9, I think, Germany game.
Yeah, that's right.
And Tyreek Hill's return to Kansas City.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill returns to Kansas City. A lot of headlines going into this one, man.
Oh, man,
a lot of this whole wildcard week.
It sucks this game's only on Peacock.
Yeah, a lot of crazy headlines getting in this wildcard weekend, which is going to be awesome, man. This is a crazy wildcard weekend, man, and this should live up to the hype. But, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the slight edge to Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm going to get the slight edge to Kansas City. It could be below 0 at kickoff, and I think the weather is going to be too much of an issue for Miami to overcome. And plus, Miami just hasn't looked that good against winning teams.
Yeah.
So I'm just not. They just seem fraudulent to me.
Yeah.
They're really going to have to prove it.
Yeah, big time. All right, up next, we got the Sunday games. First off, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills. The Steelers rolled the Ravens because the Ravens rested all their starters, but it came at the price of T.J. Watt, going down. And the Jacksonville Jaguars got pistol whipped by the Tennessee Titans, hence the Jaguars were eliminated from the playoff contention. A surprising upset that I didn't see coming, and I was surprised. A couple Cardinal fans were talking about that back at the Seahawks-Cardinals game down in Arizona. We were shocked at that one.
Yeah, the Steelers got in for two reasons. The Ravens resting their starters, and the Jaguars imploding the final month of the season.
Oh, yeah, exactly, man.
I still don't think they're very good.
Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills got that big win, completing the sweep of the Miami Dolphins and Clint winning the AFC East again for how many straight years now is that?
4. They've won it every year since 2020.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the Steelers, though, with them backdooring their way into the playoffs because the Ravens rested their starters and Jaguars imploding, but it came at the cost of T.J. Watt. That's a big blow to. That's going to be a huge blow to the Steelers.
I think the Buffalo got a really favorable first round matchup.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the Steelers, the Steelers are one and done. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills big. I think they should just have no problem. I know it's probably going to be snowy and windy and cold, but it's going to be too much for the Steelers to overcome. They're like 1-10 without Watt since they drafted him in 2017.
Yeah.
The odds are really stacked up against them. They're going to have to play like their best football game, and I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Green Bay Packers going to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys. The Packers completed their sweep of the Chicago Bears, which ultimately got them in because of what happened with us against Pittsburgh. But I'm at least glad we ended our season on a high note. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys last week pretty much won with ease over the Commanders to win the NFC East. Hence, they are the number 2 seed, and respectively so. And you know what? If I got to do it, I got to do it. Give me the Cowboys as my lock of the wild card week. Give me the Cowboys in a lock.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys. I guess I hate to say it. I hate to do this, but in a lock. Hell, I easily could have made Buffalo and Pittsburgh a lock, but
yeah.
I think the inexperience, of Jordan Love in his first playoff start, it's going to be too much for the Packers to overcome, and the Cowboys are just a way different team at home.
By far and away, undefeated at home this year.
The Cowboys took advantage of the Eagles' late season tailspin, and that's why they're the 2 seed.
Exactly. All right, and last but not least, this is the one I've been looking forward to the most. This one has the most headlines. We got the Los Angeles Rams going to Detroit to take on the Lions. Jared Goff takes on his former team, and Stafford returns to Detroit to face his former team in the first home playoff game in over 30 years in Detroit for the Lions.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some good storylines in this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, McVay knows Goff really well. Oh, man, this has upset potential written all over it.
It really does have upset potential, especially with how good the Rams have been playing and how bad the Lions defense has kind of been. Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, they're going to be... the Rams rested a lot of their starters, though, and managed to get that win over the San Francisco 49ers with Carson Wentz. Hey, Carson Wentz still keeps his perfect win streak over the 49ers because the 49ers rested starters too, obviously.
Yeah, this should definitely be, in my opinion, the game of the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Stafford versus Goff and Stafford's return to Detroit. Ever since Stafford was traded, dealt to the Rams, obviously, for Jared Goff and those other draft picks. Granted, it all paid off for the Rams with them winning that Super Bowl against the Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, man. This is the one I want to see the most. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead, though. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to knock the Rams out and for Goff to eliminate his former team. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I'm going to slightly favor Detroit as well. I think they have enough to get it done, but them losing Sam Laporta, I think, is a pretty big loss.
Yeah, it is a big loss.
I just think they're going to feed off the home crowd, and they're really going to want to get their first playoff win since 1991 and end that streak.
Yeah, and they're really going to have to rely on Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. But the Sam Laporta injury is definitely big. I totally almost forgot about them losing Laporta. But I'll give the slight edge to the Lions, though.
Yeah.
All right, up next we got the Monday one. We got the Monday night game, and the last Monday night game technically of the year, but this time was a Super Wild Card weekend. I just don't get why they added Monday to it.
I don't like it when the NFL does this. Why can't they just do a triple header like they did the first year when the playoffs expanded to 14 teams?
Yeah. But we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts got hurt against the freaking New York Giants. I could not believe what happened. And he still was able to play the game. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay Buccaneers won 9-0 with just field goals to get into the playoffs to win the NFC South.
Yeah, this is a rematch of the 2021 wild card.
Yeah, except the Buccaneers had Tom Brady.
And I think it was a 2 versus 7 matchup. This is a 4 versus 5.
Yeah. This should be an interesting one.
Man, the Eagles, their late season tailspin continues.
Yeah.
Hell, they were down by so much against the Giants that they pulled Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, because of that finger injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time a lot's changed ever since the last time around, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead, though, and I'm going to give the slight edge to Philadelphia. I'm going to take the Eagles to go into Tampa and get a win.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Eagles as well, but if they continue to play like they have the last month, they're going to be out early, and I don't see them going very far. They just don't seem like they have it this year.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and there you have it. Those are our wild card picks. Browns over Texans, Chiefs over Dolphins, Bills over Steelers, Cowboys lock of the week over the Packers, Lions over the Rams, and Eagles over the Bucks. And drop your picks down below, and we'll catch y'all later. I've got to go out, so I will catch y'all in the next one. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. As always, go Seahawks.